Hello and welcome back to a Pokemon Myth playthrough. Today we are here with the good old Pokemon egg. At the front of our party, I have gone ahead and decided to get this thing to a point where it says that it is close to hatching, so we can go ahead and see what this is. I'm kind of hoping it's something unique, because the amount of games that randomly give you a Togepi and it ends up being a Hustle Togepi rather than a Serene Grace Togepi makes me sad. So hopefully we have something cool here. I don't have Eevee on the team or plans to be on the team because I did go ahead and check the actual level cap, and the level cap is 28. And I believe to get the sound type evolution, we have to have 29 before we get the move that it can evolve with. So I think we'd have to hit 29, learn the move, and then level it up again once it has the move. So probably at level 30 we can get the sound type evolution. But we do have... Oh, that was way quicker than I thought. Okay, apparently I was only 2 steps away from hatching it. Don't be a Togepi. Don't be a Togepi. That's all I ask. Just don't be a Togepi. A Honedge. There's a lot of Pokemon that you can put into an egg that I would think seem fitting. Honedge is not one of them. This is not a complaint by any means. Honedge is a great Pokemon to have. It's just not what I was expecting. I was thinking along the lines of like Magby, Azumarill, Togepi, all of those sorts of Pokemon, not just a random Honedge out of nowhere. What do we call you? Calling you... I'm just gonna call you Fang. I don't know why, but I was thinking about sword names, and that was what came to mind. Let's have a quick look at you, shall we? You are a Jolly Nature. Probably not the most useful, considering how slow Aegislash is, and the fact that Shadow Ball and Flash Cannon are very good moves. But physical Aegislash is still fine. Has No Guard, has Tackle, and Fury Cutter, so no crazy, like, egg moves. Well, that got hatched way quicker than I was expecting, so we can go ahead and just slap something else on the team. Like I said, not going to be Eevee. We'll take Eevee back out a little bit later. We'll probably just take Volta for now. I feel like that works just fine. Wait, I forgot I took Azumarill off of the team. My bad. We probably don't need both our fire types. And to be honest, Ampharos is a guaranteed evolution, evolution, not evolution, that we will see at level 30. And while we won't hit that just yet, I don't think we're going to see Cobrate's evolution either. So let's go ahead and put Woolworth staying on the team, and let's continue. Where are we headed? Is it north? Route 4. Yes? Because we got... Hut? Rock Smash? Something that let us go up this way? I don't remember going up this way, so this must be the right direction. That's generally how it goes. But with Azumarill in front, I have absolutely no fears. This is all brand new to me, so at the very least, I didn't explore this way if it is blocked off. You get a Hyper Potion, which is somewhat useful. We have so many, like, leftovers and things that our recovery is kind of nuts. I think we checked the encounter list for this route as well. I will just double check it briefly. Growlithe, Bellsprout, Mischievous, Dustox, Kecleon, Absol, Staravia, Servine, I remember seeing Servine, Waddloon, Emolga, Pumpkaboo, Snail on a Stick, which one day I will learn the name of and maybe start using the actual name of, but until then, no. Wild Absol, it does tempt me. It does. It would be a very powerful Pokemon to have. Nice and fully evolved early, but our team at the moment is so good. I'm not that worried. What is going on here? So, they were defeated. Our assassins got their heads knocked in. They did. Who is this kid? The rhyming continues. Turn around. We will get the job done and eliminate this one. Oh, he's zooming. He's off. 3 on 1? That isn't fair. I'm here to help, Carlos. I'm just watching to see if you're worth my time and effort. Well, I know I'm strong and... Not you, Weedle. I love the idea of just going and calling someone a Weedle. Although, I'll be honest, I don't know if I could take a Weedle in a fight. I feel like I'd get poisoned by the Weedle. I feel like it'd be a draw at best. But... I mean, I could definitely take out the Weedle. It'd be how quickly can I run back to the Pokemon Center or Pokemon to get an antidote in my system. I couldn't care less about the weak. I know all about how you got crushed like the ant you are. Just because I lost doesn't mean I'm weak. Also, why aren't you weird like the others? That's a good question. Strong make the rules, and you are quite slow on the uptake. Strong. Wait, it's him. That's Zeru. Is that this dude's father. They look kind of similar in their sprites. Maybe I'm wrong, but they look similar. Enough talk. You two, proclaim our glorious symphony of destruction on them. Test this child to see if my hunch is right. No need to go all out, but give them a taste of Team Astra's power that I entrusted to you. Oh? No, not that stupid song again. Oh ho ho ho. We have a heckler, do we? Mimikyu. Throat chop. Straight for the neck. Relax. Mimikyu went easy on you. You'll be able to speak again in a few minutes. You two, begin. So I can't stop their speech. Is that why? That's rude. Prepare for a world that will be hurled far. 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 Far? Far into the stars. This sucked. This is our time to clean out the venom and the grime. We're gonna get them. It's Team Astra's time. Oh, our power will shower the galaxy like an Articuno's blizzard snow. Oh, our desire burns hotter than a Moltres fire. It hurts. Oh, behold, the wonder of Team Astra's shining brighter than a Zapdos' thunder. Thunder, fun, thunder. Thunder, fun, thunder? Breathing. I'm breathing. Ah, we bring closure with the tsunami of a mighty Kyogre. I'm losing it. Ah, we bring justice upon those that would dare to challenge Groudon. Ah, and most of all, we get to call upon, yeah, the power of our savior, Rayquaza. Please use a Rayquaza. That'd be very interesting. Now that we've come this far, let us tell you who we are. Central and fundamental to know you're up against the true Spook Lord Spectral. Anyone that refers to themselves as a Spook Lord, I don't need to say anymore. Hey, you see, it's me, the Shining Fae Queen you see is none other than Pixie. We are Team Astra's most trusted and gifted. Be prepared for everything is about to get shifted. Now that you've met us, all you know will be chaos. Might makes right, now prepare to fight. I can talk again, though. I wish I couldn't hear. Let's do this. I wish I didn't have to read any of that. I'm so sorry that I read all of that and didn't just start skipping through it, but I felt like I had to go through it once. If they ever go and do that again, I'm skipping through the whole thing to save your ears. Don't worry. But that one time, I had to see it through once. Also, because I wasn't sure when it was going to end. What is Waylon, and can it live in Aquatail? I guess we're gonna find out. Astra uses Confuse Ray, that's fine. It's not on me. The Aquatail. Waylon could not live in Aquatail. I mean, I can assume maybe Ghost Fairy? Looks kind of Ghost Fairy-ish. Nothing is happening. Okay, that is just a very, very long, potentially buggy death animation. That's fine, that's fine. I was just worried that my game crashed was all. Ooh. That's the evolved form of Caitlett, which was in the Fire-type gym. So we know that is Fire Psychic, Fire Fairy, one of those two, which means Aquatail. Ember on the Grovyle, that's fine, because it's not on me, ha, and that means that we can't get burnt. And Aquatail does its thing. I love this Azumarill. You know what? I have a newfound appreciation for Azumarill lately. I don't know what happened, but I've just really started enjoying using Azumarill in playthroughs. There's a special Azumarill in Pokemon Infinity that I played recently, and that was also a beautiful Azumarill that had huge power. It was a rock fighting type, and it was very cool. Grovyle got annihilated by that Swift, and we're asleep. You know, that's unfortunate. Is it worth swapping out? That I don't know. We're not weak to either of them, but I'm gonna stay in. We're probably not gonna wake up, but if I Aquatail at the Ghastly, maybe the Cryogonal will take out the Sylveon. Or not, maybe the Sylveon will just be incredibly tanky and the Cryogonal will do 0 damage with the Ice Beam. Because especially defensive Sylveon, I guess. Probably just normal Sylveon, it just has high base special defense, but still. Ice Beam is gonna take it out, which means that side of Pokemon might be taken out. I'm curious if this game has the sides of Pokemon, or if they just have a full collective unit of Pokemon, so there will be like another Ghost type come out. See, did they send out another Pokemon? Or are her Pokemon out and therefore can't access that side? Her Pokemon are in fact out and can't access that side. Okay, well that's very good for us. Now we have a 2v1 situation, and we wake up. We get through the confusion as well. The Azumarill does not care. The Azumarill is coming for you. Run. Honedge, hey, we have one of those. We got one of those very recently. I'm gonna Aqua Tail it, obviously, because why wouldn't I? We get through again. Azumarill does not care today. Azumarill is out for blood. We're gonna break out of confusion. Cryogonal hits itself in confusion and takes itself out. That's whatever. Cryogonal wasn't being particularly useful anyway. It took out the Silph, which was fine. We finally have ourselves in confusion. But to be honest, we have a good ratio at the moment, and I'm fine with that. Rufflet's gonna do nothing. We break out of confusion. We take out the Honedge. Ideally, Rufflet uses, like, Tailwind or something. It definitely doesn't. Yeah, Wind Attack. If it did go for Tailwind, that would be crazy. And the final Pokemon to deal with is Mischievous, which, once again, I'm going to click Aqua Tail because it's worked very well so far, so why wouldn't I keep doing it? Azumarill, like I said, does not care. Rufflet gets the Wing Attack off. Is that enough? It is, in fact, enough. Azumarill, Casual Annihilation. Learns Play Rough. Yeah. No more Slam. Slam sucks. 75% accuracy for Strength, Space Power. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. And we absolutely annihilate them with just Azumarill. I feel a little bit bad. They were testing us, and we crushed them. It's been so long. Maybe. Just maybe. Believing. It's been so long since I've been this excited. Friend said your name was Carlos. Oh, I'm going to remember that. I look forward to us meeting again real soon. Ooh. That sounded kind of like a Rayquaza. I don't know what cry that was, but it sounded like it. That was honestly terrifying. Those two were weird, but Zeru? I think I now understand why we were told not to take him lightly. I didn't even fight him, and I'm still... Never mind. Also, that Pokemon he left on. I know I've seen it somewhere before, but I know for sure... What I know for sure is that it's legendary, not to mention who tells their Pokemon to attack people. You don't think I'm weak, do you? I have to, right? Wow, well, that sure wasn't a necessary response, but I appreciate the honesty. I just keep questioning myself, though. I honestly hate that his presence and words alone affect me that much. Come on, let's keep going. That went very well. We even got healed up after that. I'm gonna take Greg out of the front because Greg annihilated everything a little bit too easily, and we're just gonna go ahead and continue along the route, I guess. Oh hey, normal trainers. While we're fighting normal trainers, I do want to quickly mention some videos, not this one in particular, but some videos in the future, probably starting from next Monday or Tuesday around that time. They will probably be a little bit pre-recorded as my Wisdom Tooth extraction did get moved up a little bit. And instead of being... Why was that super effective? Instead of being on the 29th of November, where it was meant to be, it got moved up to the 21st, which was very good. I don't know why that was super effective. It has confused me a little bit. So... Obviously, if I've had my Wisdom Tooth taken out, I'm probably not going to want to record that day, or maybe the day after that, because I will be in pain, obviously. So, some things might be a little bit pre-recorded around that time. Probably going to be able to record again in a couple days. I've had some teeth out before, and normally they get healed up pretty much within 24 hours, so hopefully that remains the same for this one as well. I'm also in a very heavy busy season, because for anyone that does not know, because it has been a little bit since I've mentioned this, and I also took a break for like a year, so just to clarify for anyone that has joined more recently, I work with my family. We run an Etsy store, and that was weird. What is happening? Why is it unaffected? Is Delcatty now a ghost type? What is happening? Wait, what? Cover's being weird. I don't entirely know what's happening with Lubbo right now. But I run an Etsy store. Well, my family runs an Etsy store that I work in. Sorry, I got really thrown off by the ineffectiveness of Lubbo for a second there. And as it comes up to Christmas, things get busier and busier. November in particular, it's very crazy, and we normally have to shut in early December. So, things will probably get very hectic towards the end of November. Videos may either slow down, there might be a couple days where nothing happens. Don't worry, I haven't disappeared. At the start of December, though, I do want to go ahead and start doing some of the projects that I mentioned a little bit earlier into some of these playthroughs, where I was talking about, like, maybe doing Pokemon Smash or Pass. I'll probably do, like, a generation at a time and have a video go out, like, maybe every Sunday or something. I also want to do a video series where I go ahead and say how I would fight every single Pokemon. Because I've seen some people do it, and to be honest, they're all liars. And I want to have some fun with it and do a kind of a spin on it and say how I would lose to every single Pokemon. Because I genuinely believe that you could lose to every single Pokemon pretty dang easily. So I want to do that as well, and I also want to record a playthrough of Lies of P, because that's a Souls-like that I haven't played yet, and to be honest, from what I've seen of it, it looks very, very fun, and it's all entirely single-player. So I kind of want to play that as well. So I have some plans. As I said, November gets very, very busy. Things are incredibly hectic at the moment, where I'm working basically double what I had to do last month as Christmas draws near and people go present time, which is always horrifying for me to hear. So, we'll see. We'll see. I want to get those things going as quickly as possible, but also I don't have enough time in my day to do absolutely everything. So, is what it is. I've accidentally gone ahead and started annihilating everything with Aquatail Azumarill again. This was not my fault. I just went into a cave and thought, hey, this cave is probably going to have rock types. I should lead with my water type. Azumarill's so good, man. Azumarill's so good. And you know what is crazy? Linky is level 25 now and still does not have a water type move. That does really suck. I don't remember what TMs we have, but I'm pretty sure we don't have anything that is a water type move. We don't. We had Icy Wind, which the Linky couldn't learn. It does have Dual Chop. It does have Dual Chop, and I do think I'm going to put it in the front, just because we haven't used it that much. Maybe that TM right there. Hold on. Wait. Ready. Water type TM incoming. I was wrong. Okay. I don't know why there'd be a water type TM inside the Crystal Cave. Anyway, that would be silly. I'm kind of glad it wasn't a water type TM, because if there was like Water Pulse there, that would be a little bit odd. Unless there was a lake in which it was next to, but still. What is happening over here with this dude? This game does a very good job at putting important trainers very, very close together to always keep you thinking, hey, who is that? Hey, what's happening here? Oh, hey, you see these rocks here? You need a special hidden move to break it. Watch this. Well, now I don't. Just like that. I'm Reiko. I'm the gym leader of Templon Town. Run into rocks again in the future? Just use this. Rock Smash. Is Rock Smash good in this game? That can be taught to a Pokemon so that you can clear smashable rocks out of your way. See ya. Is it good in this game? Is it great? Is it base 60 power with the defense drop? Please, be good. Who wants to learn it? Maybe Lubbo? Ace Boy. Tragic. Tragic. I do like when games make HM moves, good, is what I would say. I don't need them to be busted. Surf, to be honest, is a very, very powerful TM, but, like, Strength is fine. Fly is fine. 2 turns is always yucky, but it's fine. Rock Smash, though, it needs something to be usable. It's just not enough as is. So, I don't remember what games in particular I'm thinking of that have done that, but there are plenty of games that have. We should be fine going into Valor and magnituding a Stunfisk. I hope we find that mask soon that evolves Riolu, because if not, I might have to stop having it on the team, because I do want to get this thing into a Lucario before level 29, ideally, mostly because in my head, that's like, hey, Lucario learns Swords Dance. What's combat? Lucario learned something at 29 that I always wanted, and I don't remember what it is now because my brain has stopped working. It's probably different because, you know, this is a different Riolu with a different level up set, so it might be fine, but still, I'd like to get it evolved as quickly as possible, rather than keep using it. Do we want to learn Confused Ray? To be honest, no. I like the moves that we have. We are Calm Mind Setter-Upper. Volta wants to learn Feather Dance, however, and that is decent. We do have Charm on Azumarill, but to be honest, if Azumarill could learn, like, more coverage, I would take that, and I would rather leave Volta as the weakener, the debuffer of the team, if you will. Shiny? Not a shiny, okay. Sometimes you gotta try and call it out, you know? Sometimes. We have had our fair share of shinies, though. We also get a black belt, which would boost the power of Rock Smash, I guess. I don't know if we really care about that, though. Probably not. I can't think of many reasons we would care too much to boost the power of Rock Smash right now. It would give Lubbo some coverage against Rock and Steel types, which it's decent. It's decent, but it's not to the point where I feel like it's worth it over like Crunch, because Crunch is neutral and has the defense drop, to be honest. If Rock Smash was just slightly better base power, though. Ariados. I am not worried about an Ariados. Wonder how Sound does. We don't have Jet Strike here anymore, do we? We do not have Jet Strike anymore. Okay. I was gonna see how well Sound did against Bug, but I guess we can't. I am curious to learn more about the Sound type, and I'm also curious why that one Disarming Voice was super effective against my Electric Flying type. I don't know if Fairy got... It sounds strange as everything to say that Fairy may have been buffed in this game when Fairy is already incredibly good. But if Fairy types have been buffed to be good against, like, Flying or Electric, that's weird. That would be really weird. So I don't know why they would have done that. I can't think of any reason why they would have done that, to be honest. So I don't know why that was super effective. We do have Play Rough on Azumarill, though. So if we really wanted to, we could swap out Azumarill into a Flying type and an Electric type and test. I think he wants to learn Dragon Dance. Yep. 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 I would have liked to get rid of Cut, but I guess I'm getting rid of Glare. I'm getting rid of Glare. We have Nuzzle on Volta. We have Glare on Cobra. We have other things with Glare. If we can have Swords Dance, I want Swords Dance. That's simple. Butterfree. Okay, we're play roughing it. That's what we're doing. We're going to play rough it. I know I've used Azumarill a lot today. It's fine. Azumarill is beautiful and needs to be showed off every possible opportunity. Also, is Fairy good against Flying in this game? Okay. Alright, I get it. I just wanted to see something, but no. Neutral. So Fairy is good against Electric? Unless Disarming Voice has had its... Oh, Disarming Voice is going to be a Sound type move now. Yeah, someone's probably already commented that. I got there in the end. Disarming Voice is now a Sound type move. That makes way more sense. It took me a moment because I was talking about something when it happened, and it only just clicked now what happened. But I got there in the end, okay? It's fine. It's fine. My brain just had a little bit of lag, alright? It was the ping. It's not my fault. The door seems to be locked. You can hear rattling inside. Hey, just kick me away twice, why don't you? That's fine. Okay, well, I didn't think we were gonna get another encounter right there. Yeah, being a Sound type move, it literally has voice in the name. I really should have clicked on that one, but my brain defaulted back to Fairy type Disarming Voice. It happens. It happens. What is in this building? Goodies. An upgrade for Porygon, which I will probably never use because Porygon is icky. Hey. This house was recently robbed. We're investigating it as to speak. This town seems awful. Hey, are you a trainer? Oh, good. I could use your help. My daughter called me and said a Pokemon is terrorizing her house on Route 4. Said the door locked behind her when she entered, but I have a spare key you can use. Okay. Okay, we might do that at the start of next episode or something. Now I kind of want to just find the Pokemon Center. Did you know with a certain amount of badges you can fly on your Pokemon? Yes. Yeah, give it a try. What? That's okay. Go through the skies, my friend. Yeah, sure. Do you have any stuff I can raid out of your fridge? He literally gives me one of the most important HMs in the game, and my first thought is, hey, can I loot your fridge for more goodies? Because I don't think you've given me enough. I am the worst. I was not expecting to get Fly today, though. We got Rock Smash and Fly, which is incredibly good. That will open up a lot to us when we can use them. Hi. Oh, you're the move deleter. Well, that would have been handy before I learned Dragon Dance, but it's fine. It's fine. Would I like to do that? Not right now. Not right now. Maybe I should, because eventually we're going to get a water type move on a Linky, and I'm definitely going to want to replace Cut with that water type move. I'm definitely going to want to do that. But we'll keep it for right this exact second, because there might be a cut tree in this town, for example. Did you know if you let Porygon hold an upgrade and then level it up, it will evolve? That makes sense, because you probably can't trade in this game, as it is, you know, online. It is a standalone fan game, so it would be a little bit weird to need to evolve it through trade. Is always smart. I don't think we need anything. Heart scales? I'm gonna take a few of those, because I feel like there's probably a move relearner somewhere, which, if there's a move relearner in this town, I don't know if we can see that on the map or anything. I have not clicked the map a single time. Moplart town. Moplart. Has the Myth and Catacombs underneath it. Do any of these have anything? It doesn't say move deleter here, so it probably won't say move relearner anywhere. It's just gonna give me like the subzone of, hey, there's a catacombs beneath this place, which is fine, We just have to keep an eye out. Get a shiny stone. I do want to continue looking around this place a little bit more. This is the home of our town's gym leader. You're not allowed in. What if I break in by surfing around the backyard and getting into his garden and looting the place? Because I just want to loot, you know? Speaking of going around the back and surfing into a place, there's somewhere we can go up there. There's a lot of places to back travel to once we get surf that I've seen on a lot of routes. And then up here we have... Hello. I've lived here my whole life. At this bench. That's a lot of time to spend at one bench. You know what? He's committed. There's really no hidden item here. I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed whenever that happens, you know? Infusion ink? Gems? Oh. Please do alert Lior of this tragedy. Of course, Miss Lily. And please, be cautious when working late hours, okay? Taking the rest of the day off, me and my Pokemon need to train a little more if we want to be prepared for the next gym battle. Oh, hi. My Linky is just, you know, staring into space. Pardon me, I don't mean to block your way. Don't tell me. You must be Carlos. How do you know me? Oh, I'm terribly sorry for the sloppy introduction. I've heard all about you. You're our new research assistant, am I? I mean, yeah, I am. Yeah, I totally remember this, of course, and haven't just been thinking about my Pokemon at all. I'm Lily, the CEO of this company. I've been working here for about 7 years now. When my father and my mother split up, it was hard for my father to run the company on his own. I decided to take a break from my own personal life and help him manage this company. First, I was not too sure if it was the right move, but after a few months, I realized that I made the right choice. My dad has noticed my hard work and efforts, so recently I was promoted to CEO of the company. Enough about me. I've heard everything I need to know about you. I wonder what it's like battling someone like you. Someone so new, but so smart already. Just from our little interaction so far, I can already see why Ivy and Lior chose you. Now, I think a battle between me and you is most certainly needed. But please, be a sweetheart and accept my battle. This happens every time when I'm like, I'm just gonna look around a little bit, just to see the place. I do like this right though. Sir Vine, that's okay. Do we Dragon Dance? Do we try and just Dragon Dance and blitz everything with Dual Chop? Because I kind of want to. I'm doing it. We're gonna try and set up like 3. Substitute. That is not the end of the world for us because we have Dual Chop, so I'm actually still gonna go for another one. Don't glare me. Don't glare me. You're gonna glare me. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I'm still Dual Chopping. We do outspeed still. Razor Leaf is neutral, but we get paralyzed. It's fine. We have leftovers recovery. We have dual shot. That should break the sub. Sub fades. Another one is not quite enough to KO. That is unfortunate. We could... Oh, I was going to say we could be greedy and try and Dragon Dance again and then get the Life Orb to KO, but it KO'd from that. So, yep, that makes sense. Sometimes I forget how much damage Life Orb actually does to yourself. Bink. A water type move would go so far right now. It really would. Imagine if I had a water type move. Instead, we set up those Dragon Dances for practically nothing, but it's fine. We have Aqua Tail. We can just rely on Azumarill to carry, I guess. Get in here, Greg. Greg them. That's what I need to start saying. I need to start saying just Greg them. Ancient Power. Are you going to get the boost? I have not seen something get an Ancient Power boost in so long. No Sturdy either. Okay. I was kind of trying to like coax it into existence a little bit there by saying that. I thought he was gonna like live with Sturdy Ancient Power again and the boost would happen, but I just haven't seen it happen in a long time. Do Ocean. I'm gonna crunch it with Lubbo. We have a lot of ways to deal with Psychic types. We have a lot of crunch users. We have Ghost type moves. We have Psychic types are very easy for us to deal with. Psychic and Ghost. Crunch practically annihilates the Duosion. Lives with a Focus Sash of all things. Not what I was expecting. Not the item I would have put on a Duosion. Eviolite maybe, to be honest, but not Focus Sash. Weird. Weird. No water type move for a Linky again, though it did just learn a move. My Lotic. We will go into our electric type, obviously, and do this nice and simply with a Thunderfang. We could also try and paralyze it, but there's a chance it has Marvel Scale, and that would just boost its defenses. Why does its neck look so long? It's a snake. It doesn't really have a neck. But you know what I mean? It looks so upright. Why he's so upright? Why? The flinch withdrew. Go into Mighty Yenna. Intimidate? Intimidate. Okay, that's fine. How much does this still do? Half? Not half. Not near half. I'm gonna Feather Dance. Crunch. This shouldn't do too much at all. For a Feather Danced Mighty Yenna, that did an absurd amount of damage. Kinda ouchied. Why did that ouchie so much? I'm going into Woolworth, and I'm going to Calm Mind, because I can. I just want to set up. I don't know why I'm so set on setting up, but I want to set up. We get the Flame Body, and they're Feather Danced. Defense does drop, but that's fine. I'm Calm Minding. Are you going into my Lotic? You are going into my Lotic. Do I outspeed a Milotic? Probably not. Probably not. I do have a 2-level lead, though, so maybe. Probably not. We're gonna Night Ball. Surf! This is me thinking, like, maybe a Night Pulse is coming. Well, not a Night Pulse, a Water Pulse. I used a Night Ball. I thought he was going to use a Water Pulse. Got the two confused mid-sentence. Anyone else ever have that thing happen? Oh, hey, we're using that. Where they go to say something and their brain has already like finished what you want to say before your mouth even starts moving. That happens to me way too much. Are we fighting a normal Flaffy? Or a fire type Flaffy? I guess Valor would deal with it either way with Magnitude. I know the setup was not worth it. I guess it kind of was because we lived the Surf. So, take it. It is the fire type Flaffy, which means we are weak to Night Pulse, so let's just not worry about that and get a Magnitude 10. Why do you have Tail Glow? Why do I not have Tail Glow? How do I get Tail Glow? Where's that move relearner? I need Tail Glow. Alright, see, what I said there was we need to get a Magnitude 10, so the game heard that and did the exact opposite and gave me a Magnitude 4. So if I say, hey, as long as we get, like, you know, a Magnitude 5, the game will understand that it's not that serious and it'll give me a Magnitude 10. This isn't ideal. Magnitude 6. You know what? Maybe I'm kind of glad. Maybe I'm kind of glad. Do we think an Aura Ball will KO this thing? Probably not, but I'm going to try it. It did. It did. All right, nice. And you know what? We're gonna finish this the way it was intended. We're gonna Greg them. Okay? We're just gonna Greg them. It's fine. It needs to be done. We're gonna Greg them. You know what that means, because I said it earlier. It means we go into Greg, we click Aqua Tail, and they disappear. We get hit by Flame Body, but who cares? We've already won the fight. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it, Greg. Greg is great. Incredible. I'm very impressed. I think me and you will work, or will be great work partners. Dude, I'm sorry to cut this so soon, but I need to take this call. We'll see each other again, but I look forward to that moment. Bye. Okay, that is where we are going to wrap up this episode, though, because once again, I was about to wrap things up and we got put into a reasonably long battle, as we tend to do. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,